DC ammeter, this thing we studied over there, a PMMC galvanometer, how it works, a basic DC ammeter. So this is the circuit of basic DC ammeter, it's a shunt resistance and a D'Arsonval moment. And from this we are going to get the formula for RSH, which is IMRM I minus I1, where I is the total current and ISH is the current flowing through the shunt, and capital IM is the current flowing through the D'Arsonval moment, and RM is the resistance of D'Arsonval moment. Now we look at the problem, small problem. A 1 milliammeter moment. So if this is a moment, means that is nothing but a D'Arsonval moment. So this is nothing but a D'Arsonval moment. A 1 milliammeter moment with an internal resistance of 100 ohm. So what is given? 1 millimeter moment, wherever moment is mentioned, no, that is nothing but a D'Arsonval related ratings. So IM is given, that is IM, which is nothing but a 1 milliamps, and a moment with an internal resistance of 100 ohm. Internal resistance of what? Internal resistance of D'Arsonval moment. With respect to moment, in the sense we have to consider this part. IM is given and RM is given. So the RM value is 100 ohm. It is to be converted into 0 to 100 milliamps. So we want to convert this D'Arsonval moment to 100 milliamps. Calculate the value of shunt resistance required. Not to convert this one, the D'Arsonval moment is there, no? Now if I want to measure the total current of, what is the value which is given over here? The value is 100 milliamps. So that current I want to calculate. In order to calculate the value of current of 100 milliamps, what value of a resistance is required? So that's a problem. So here RM is nothing but the given value 100 ohm resistance, and IM is given, and capital I, total current is given I. So value of RSH we have to calculate. From this one we know the value of RSH, which is RSH is equals to IMRM, this formula IMRM divided by I minus RM. So that formula we have to use. We know the value of IM, which is given D'Arsonval moment current, that is 1 milliamps, and RM resistance is given, which is 100 ohms. Substitute the value I minus IM. What's the value of I? I is 100 minus 1. 100 minus 1 is 99 milliamps. After substituting the value, we will be getting the value as 1.01. So this is the answer. So wherever in the problem, if they mention a meter moment, in the sense that is a D'Arsonval related parameters. D'Arsonval current and D'Arsonval resistance, RM and IM. Clear? So these things are the general requirement we studied. So this one as a problem, take it as an assignment, same as the previous problem, try to solve this one. So now we look at the actual syllabus, that is multi-range ammeters. So this multi-range ammeter, so the basic D'Arsonval, whatever we studied, no, the D'Arsonval moment, the basic DC ammeter, so that one is limited for a certain range in the sense up to 1 milliamps we can measure. So from this particular circuit, so this is basic circuit of DC ammeter. So this is basic, but this one is not there for our syllabus. For our syllabus, so this particular topic, that is multi-range ammeter, is there. So this is the circuit of multi-range ammeter. So the basic DC ammeter is limited up to a 1 range. If you want to calculate more than that value, for example of 50 amps, we can calculate from this multi-range ammeter. Clear? So here as name says multi-range ammeter, here a multi-range shunt resistance are used. Several shunts are connected by a switch. So that switch we call it as a multi-range switch or a multi-position switch. So this one is there, no? Here several shunt resistance are connected through a link. So this link we call it as a multi-range switch or a multi-position switch. Here it is mentioned multi-position switch. That is nothing but that is connected to a D'Arsonval moment. Same as previous. In the previous case, in the basic DC ammeter, we have one resistance, but here many resistors are connected through a multi-position switch. Rest of all remains same. The working, everything remains same. The main current, and this is the shunt current and Arson Wall current. A low contact resistance. So what it provides, the multi-range resistance is having a low contact resistance and high current carrying capacity. So multi-range switch is having these properties, that is it can carry high current and the resistance which is offered by this switch is very low. So that is nothing but the multi-range switch characteristics of this particular multi-range ammeter. So up to 50 amps we can calculate. So this switch is there, no? So it works on the principle, that is make before break type of switch. So make before break type of switch is nothing but a switch which is going to make if this position, now it is at a switch that is R2 position. If it wants to make a position with R3, so what it will do, first it will make the connection with R3, then it will break the R2 connection. So make before break, so that principle. So here in order to use this multi-range ammeter to calculate a ammeter, that is a current value in a circuit, then we have to go from the circuit multi-range switch is there, no? It has to go from higher value of resistor to a lower value of resistor. So first it has to contact with the higher value of resistor. For example, say it as a R4. So from higher value to lower value it has to select. So that is nothing but a multi-range ammeter. So here is used up to a 50 amps. So this is the theory of this multi-range ammeter. So now we solve the problem on this particular topic, multi-range ammeter. So here a 1 milliamp meter moment. So wherever a meter moment if mentioned means that is nothing but a D'Arson Wall moment. 1 milliamp meter moment having an internal resistance of 100 ohm. So Im is given, Im value is given, that is 1 milliamps, and the resistance, internal resistance value is given, that is 100 ohm, is used to convert into multi-range ammeter. So this one is used to convert into multi-range ammeter. So we are converting it to a multi-range ammeter having range of 0 to 10 amps, 10 milliamps, 0 to 20 milliamps and 0 to 50 milliamps. So this one we are converting into a multi-range ammeter. The ranges are 0 to 10 milliamps, 0 to 20 milliamps and 0 to 50 milliamps. Determine the value of shunt resistance. So the shunt resistance we have to calculate. We know the basic shunt resistance formula, that is RSH, which is IMRM by I minus IM. So this thing we obtained from this basic, the basic equation RSH from the basic DC ammeter. The basic equation what it says, RSH is equals to IMRM by I minus IM. So Im value we know, that is given in the meter moment itself, 1 milliamps meter moment. Im value we have, and Rm value is given, internal resistance is 100 ohm. 100 ohm is given, is used to convert a multi-range ammeter having a range of 0 to 10 milliamps. So now we are converting to a one multi-range ammeter where it is must capable of calculating up to 10 milliamps. So up to 10 milliamps is nothing but a total current, I value. I value we know and Im value also we know, that is from this one. After substituting all values we can determine the shunt resistance required to measure 0 to 10 amps from this meter. Clear? So that is 11.11 ohm. Similarly 0 to 20 milliamps, for the second case 0 to 20 milliamps, the formula remains same. Im we know 1 milliamps, Rm we know 100 ohm, divided by, now current is up to which we can calculate 20 milliamps. Here we have to substitute I as 20 milliamps, Im same as 1 milliamps only. So after substituting a value, so 5.2 ohm is the answer. that is RS2. Similarly, up to 0 to 50 milliamps, the same formula that we can use to calculate the value of shunt resistance required to calculate up to 50 milliamps. Now next problem, design a multi-range ammeter with a range of 0 to 1 amps, 5 amps and 10 amps employing individual shunt. See, we have to employ individual shunt in all these three cases. Employing individual shunt in each, a D'Arsonval moment with an internal resistance of 500 ohm, full scale deflection of 10 milliamps. So with respect to D'Arsonval is given, that is Im we know, RSH we know, and now what we have to calculate, design a multi-range ammeter. The full scale reading is given up to 0 to 1 amps and up to 5 amps and up to 10 amps, same as previous. Only the difference is here is they mentioned it as 0 to 1 amps and 5 amps is nothing but what? 0 to 5 amps, up to 5 amps and up to 10 amps. So here also we need to calculate the value of shunt resistance. So employing individual shunt value we have to calculate. So same as previous, Im value we know, Rm we know, I value that is given in the range 0 to 1, 0 to 5 and 0 to 10 amp. So after substituting the value, so this is the value of resistance that is required to make the meter into a multi-range ammeter. Hence the value of shunt resistance are 5.05, 1.002 and 0.050. So these are the value of shunt resistance. So now the next part is multi-range voltmeter. So multi-range voltmeter, so this is the next topic in the particular module. Now we start multi-range voltmeter. Okay, now we start DC voltmeter. So here also DC multi-range voltmeter is there for our syllabus. Multi-range voltmeter. So this is a basic DC voltmeter. In order to understand a DC multi-range voltmeter, we need to understand a DC voltmeter. So similarly, as in case of AC multi-range voltmeter, we studied AC basic voltmeter. Here also the same thing. So this is multiplier. In case of a DC ammeter, the resistor was in parallel. The shunt resistance was in parallel with this D'Arsonval moment. But in case of a DC voltmeter, here D'Arsonval moment can be converted into a DC voltmeter by adding a series resistor known as a DC multiplier. So we call it as a multiplier. So the working principle remains same. Here we are using this resistor to limit the current, and the formula which we can get here is only one current will be there. In previous case, as parallel branch was there, one shunt current and one main current and one total current, D'Arsonval current and total current. But here only one current will flow, that is a Im, full scale deflection of the current through the moment. So this is also called as a IFSD. So usually in problem they will mention Im as a Im only. Rm is the internal resistance of this one D'Arsonval moment, and RS is a shunt multiplier resistance, that is a series resistance, and the voltage, full range voltage of the instrument. So V can be written as what? If we apply the KVL for this particular circuit, so V is equals to what? Im. V is equals to IR from the Ohm's law. R is the resistance. This RS resistance as well as the RM resistance both are in series. So we need to add RS plus RM. This resistance and this resistance. So V is equals to IR, no? Im into RS plus RM. So RS can be written as what? So after rearranging this equation, IMRS plus IMRM. So I want the RS resistance which I want to connect across the series with this D'Arsonval moment. In a previous case, we are interested in calculating the value of RSH. Similarly, here also, how I can calculate the value of RS. So if I take RS as a common, then I will be getting V minus IMRM by Im. You can simplify this equation. V by Im minus Rm by Im. Im will get cancelled. So we will be getting V by Im minus Rm. So RS equation will be this one. So this one we will be using in the further problems. So RS value is equals to V by Im minus Rm. So this is multi-range voltmeter. So whatever is there now in the previous case, that is basic DC voltmeter. This one basic DC voltmeter. So this is multi-range voltmeter. Instead of a single voltmeter, if we connect a number of shunts connected across the moment with a multi-position switch, similar to the DC voltmeter, can be converted into a multi-range voltmeter. In a previous case, we are connected a many resistor. No? Here also, if we connect a many resistor, with the help of this multi-range switch or multi-position switch, we can convert a normal DC voltmeter to a multi-range voltmeter. Here, so these are the resistors which we can adjust to calculate the value of voltmeter. So this is the one general multi-range voltmeter. So in this arrangement, multipliers are connected in series with a string. So this we call as a connecting a series string. So here in this arrangement, multipliers are connected in series string. So in series string, no? And the range selector selects the appropriate amount of resistance required in series with the moment. So based on the calculation, the multi-range position switch is going to select the appropriate value of a resistor. So this is another way of using this multi-range switch. This is one way. First, this one is little disadvantageous compared to that one. So here one more arrangement is there that you can see over here. Either we can use that one or also this one. So here the advantage of this connection is that the R3, R2, R1 values of resistance which is presently known by the equipment itself. No need to calculate the value of R1, R2, R3. So only the value which we need to calculate for the purpose that is given over here. The first value of a resistance multiplier R4, that value we need to set for the whenever we are using a multiplier, that is the multi-range voltmeter, for the calculating purpose. So the advantage of this one is the R1, R2, R3 value is known by the set itself. Only the value which we need to set here is R4 value. That's the advantage of this one compared to this arrangement. So whenever the position is connected to this particular point, no, the respective value of voltage is V1, V2 and V3. So now we solve problem on this particular D'Arsonval moment. A D'Arsonval moment with a full scale deflection current of 50 microamp. So now which current is this one? D'Arsonval moment. So with respect to that, the current is given, that is Im current. We know Im is equals to 50 microamps. And internal resistance of 500 ohm. With respect to D'Arsonval is given, so Rm value is 500 ohm. Im we know, Rm we know. It is to be converted into multi-range voltmeter. How we can convert it to a multi-range voltmeter? That's the question. Determine the value of a multiplier required. Multiplier here is nothing but a resistor value which we have to calculate. So these are the values of resistor that we have to calculate now. Now the basic Rs, the value of resistance that is obtained from this equation, that is over here. Rs is equals to, see, in the particular problem we have to calculate the multiplier required to calculate the full range current. So this value we have to calculate. The Rs formula we know, that is V by Im minus Rm. Substitute that value in this particular problem and calculate the remaining things. So V we know, so that is required up to 0 to 20 volt I have to calculate, and 0 to 50 volt we need to calculate, and 0 to 100 volt we need to calculate, same as previous one, but there was the current and here it's a voltage. So voltage value is 20 volt which is given in the problem, and Im current we know, Rm value which is given. So after substituting and solving the equation, we will be getting the 399.5 kilo ohm. Here unit is very important. In sometimes in the previous problem, so some Im current is given in milliamps, and the current which we have to calculate is given in microamps. So the unit is very important in calculating. So whenever you are using calculator, So micro, wherever micro is there, substitute 10 power minus 6, and milli is there, no? There you have to substitute 10 power minus 3 only. So ampere, in the sense we cannot neglect the unit. So the second range is 0 to 50 volt. So voltage is known, Im we know, and Rm we know. Substitute the values and we will be getting 999.5 kilo ohm. Similarly for 100 volt also. So there is one more problem based on the same formula. See, the formula remains same, the range is also same. So try to solve this one. So this completes part B of module 3.